Satnam Yogis, Mariya here. I would love to share with you 3 different steps that you can actually take right now and detox and cleanse the body. It is a very normal process that with a normal lifestyle that we live in a very fast-paced and very mindless type of life. So we accumulate a lot of toxins, and it is very essential that we cleanse the body and eliminate these debris that we keep with ourselves. It's also psychological, it has a lot to do with emotions, and there are a lot of different ways and things that you can add on into your journey of getting healthier and stronger. But I thought it's a good thing that I can give you at least some steps that you can begin with. They are all part of my newly published book, and I'm so excited about it because it has been a tremendous journey but also a big challenge. The book is actually available on Amazon already in print and digital, and in fact it is actually on a free promotion as I speak for the next few days, I believe. So if you are watching this video now, you can make your way to Kindle and get it for free. If you're watching it in a month or two later on, I'm sorry if you have to pay for it, but it's the labor of many years of my life where I had to go through all the journeys of struggle and weight gain or emotional baggage that has prevented me from having a healthier lifestyle. And with that book, I have introduced several tools that are derived from the yogic lifestyle, and they allow you to very easily integrate all this into a normal daily life. Now, myself, I'm very busy, and I've already talked about this a bit more in length in previous videos, but overall, it's a toolkit that you can implement either today or at a later stage to further your whole progress and to come up stronger, radiant, healthy, and feeling lighter. So if you want to check it out, it's on Amazon. Just search for Detox with Green Diet and Kundalini Yoga, Mariya with the author, and you'll find it there. Now, the 3 things I want to share with you, which are very easy and they're supposedly very intuitive, but yet we don't do them. The number 1 is we need to eliminate toxins. So even if you're not up there for fasting, for diets, for changing your eating habits overall, you could at least inject a bit of awareness of what you're consuming, awareness of how you eat it, awareness. So awareness of eliminating all the toxins. And by toxins, I mean sugar, alcohol, wheat. So that was a little bit difficult, for example, for me, but it had a tremendous effect. Not only on me losing the excess weight I've carried, but also these debris that were kind of clogging my system. All of this just falls out naturally. You see it in a few days. Coffee, so any stimulants that are over-exercising your adrenals and flooding the body with stress hormones, it's best if you reduce them, at least, right? So if you can eliminate them, great, but at least reduce them to 1 cup of coffee a day. Don't go and drink 2, 3, 5 coffees. Have one before bed, have one in the afternoon, 1 for lunch, 2 for morning, and then want to actually feel good. You won't, because the body is naturally out of balance. Alcohol, it's part of the social life, and yes, it's how we live right now. So I do understand that you may have a concern with that. Well, what do I do in a birthday or New Year's Eve or some cocktail? There are ways around this. I'm constantly out with clients, I'm constantly invited to different events, but I've made a promise to myself that I want to actually feel good and maintain my healthy lifestyle while also socializing. So there is always a compromise. So get rid of alcohol. At least make yourself a promise that for a certain amount of time, for a period, you will not consume alcohol and see what happens. The other biggie, of course, are the processed foods. So all the crisps and all the kind of canned sodas and everything that comes packaged and is man-made is not good for you. So keeping yourself to natural food, so closer to nature, the less it has been processed, packaged, added on the shelves of supermarkets and all that, the better. So consume more vegetables, so consume more natural food. Try to find the organic parts of it, because ultimately, yes, they're a bit more expensive, but then at the same time, you're investing in yourself. That is the key point which people are missing. But why am I gonna just eat vegetables? But I need my chocolate, but I need my social life. You don't need any of that. You can easily find an alternative which will be equally integrating into your social lifestyle and into your habits, but actually make you feel better and nourish the body, as opposed to actually killing it. There's a big distinction here. The second thing you want to do is, now that you have a list of no sugar, no wheat, no alcohol, no coffee, no processed foods, so 5, you want to go right into your kitchen and go and take all of that crap out of it. As one of my clients who is on my coaching program says, it's like kitchen purging. So you go in and you literally take out all the cupboards. You check what you have. You go as deep as you can go into the fridge, into the cupboards, into all the hidden little places, and you just get rid of all this. Because if it's there, then the temptation of, oh, let me just have a bit of chocolate, or let me just have a beer because I've just came back from work and I'm really exhausted, I just need to take my mind off of it. Or better just sit and do some yoga. Or make yourself a really nice healthy smoothie, instead of pouring more toxins in the body and feeling crap really, while also you're trying to get rid of that feeling. Ain't gonna work. So make sure the space you live in and the spaces where you are spending most of your time are clean and nurturing. They're your sanctuary. That's where you spend most of that time. So it needs to be a space where it's calming, it's relaxing, it's clean, and helps you live a better, cleaner life. And the third thing I would strongly suggest is, please try to sleep. Sleep longer than you think you need. Because what happens in a very fast-paced environment, we forget to stop, we forget to relax, and we definitely don't sleep enough. And when the body is in stress, not only we stress it with the coffee and the alcohol and all the toxins, and it just has to work constantly to consume all this, and on top we overeat as well, because here and there we go for a restaurant or two. But also because, you know, you run constantly, you're constantly in stress, something is bothering you, your nervous system is running non-stop, and then the body doesn't have time to adjust, the body doesn't relax, and that further enhances the production of stress hormones. Now ultimately your adrenals essentially run out of steam. They say, well, I had enough of you. And then you have breakdowns, and then you have this, you know, sometimes you wake up in bed and you just don't want to get up. That is precisely what I'm talking about. The sluggishness, the lack of ambition to do something, the lack of interest, the tiredness when you wake up in the morning. These are things that you can improve immediately if you only set up a good slot for you to relax and sleep. Do a meditation before you go to bed. Do not watch anything on a monitor 30 minutes before you go to bed. A trick I do is, and many people laugh about it and all my friends think I'm crazy, but it does work. On my phone, I set up an alarm. It's called bedtime. So at 10 p.m. at night, my alarm pops up and it says you have 30 minutes before you go to bed. So I look at this, and if I'm out, I make myself excuse and I leave the event if I'm outside. Or if I'm at home, then I prepare myself, I do a little meditation, I stretch, or I just simply read a nice book, listen to music, get myself a nice bath, and at 10:30 I'm in bed because at 6:30 I need to get up. But I have this 8-hour slot that I reserve for me to relax. And when the body is relaxed, you naturally lose weight. You go on holiday, you start eating even twice as much as you eat on a normal day, and you lose weight because it adjusts. Body is very smart system, it functions by itself, but if we constantly plug in things into it and we constantly disbalance it, then it cannot function properly. So to readjust, make sure you relax and sleep. Don't go crazy exercising because that puts further pressure. Don't go running left and right and just getting your whole system out of balance. Don't go on a non-stop journeys where you don't actually sleep. Make that a sacred promise for yourself. I am promising myself to let my body relax, to let my body regenerate. I think these are pretty easy. It will require a bit of course, commitment to this, but try them out. Get rid of all the toxins, cleanse your whole kitchen and environment so you don't get these distractions. Make sure you relax and sleep. And I promise you, you'll see the results, although you wouldn't believe me as I speak. And I'm sure you're thinking right now, well, okay, these 3 are great, but then what? And it will require a bit more dedication. But if you are willing to change, if you're willing to transform, then I have good news for you. We have currently been preparing, and it should be out soon, a whole workshop with several videos that are going a bit deeper into all the different aspects of detoxing, of how to do it, of ways to improve the health system, of how Kundalini yoga can help enhance this cleansing process and get you in balance and balance the glands and the hormonal secretion and your metabolic functions. The workshop is going to be ready very soon, I hope. But if you want to try, if you want to experience this, and it's totally free, by the way, I'm just doing it as an enhancement towards those who are interested and those who bought the book and want to get a bit more color. So there will be a link somewhere below. Sign up, and then once the videos are out, you'll be notified via email. I will leave you with this. Thank you for watching. I really hope you take on board at least one of these, because it is so crucial that you start at least from somewhere. Try to stay step by step. Experience. Find it. Learn. Implement step by step. Baby steps. Don't throw yourself out there thinking, I need to do all of this. Just follow through. And I will guide as much as I can and offer you as much knowledge as I can so that you can succeed on your journey. Sat Nam. Thank you. Sign up below for the workshop, and I'll see you very soon.